Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Tool Talk. I'm your host Mark the Window Cleaner, this show brought to you by windowcleaningresource.com. Well, today I want to talk to you about the Slayer window squeegee channel. The Slayer squeegee channel is what's referred to as a wide body channel design. You can obviously see that it's much wider, much bigger, more heavy duty and rugged compared to a standard squeegee channel. Because of the design, these channels are really ideal for doing large plates of glass. So you're thinking commercial window cleaning or whatever. You can get channels going well beyond 18 inches. You can get 24, 30, 36, even wider than that if you want. And they hold their shape quite well to the glass, and which is why it's been quite popular, this type of channel design, especially with commercial window cleaning. In the case of the Slayer, it's a little bit different in that many squeegee channels have clips that are on the side. And this particular one here uses a plastic, sort of almost like a U-shape strip of plastic that first snaps into the top where the rubber is, and then you snap it into the bottom, clips on the bottom ridge on the channel here. It basically holds everything in place, and you're ready to go. Of course, you need a handle to go along with this, and there's been a few handles over the years that people have been experimenting with, but I find that lately I'm hearing a lot more talk about the Unger Ninja handle as being a nice companion for the Slayer. And so we just snap that onto place, and you're ready to go. You got this nice ergonomic handle, nice ergonomic grip, and swivel action, whatever you need. And like I said, it's been I've been hearing a lot of talk about how the Unger works quite well with this. Well, today actually, as an experiment, I tried with a different handle. I don't think I've heard anybody mention using this handle with it, but in this particular case, I'm talking about the Pulex Alumax handle. And I just loosen up the screws a little bit more on here, and just able to get that on there nice and snug. If I find that it's a little bit loose, I can just tighten up these screws a little bit, but right now it's feeling pretty good. And actually, I used it earlier today, and it worked out quite well. This is key to note that if you are, if you have like a crew, for instance, and you want to, you want your commercial guys to be running with the Slayer channels, because it really does, you save a lot of time when you use much wider width channels on large plates of glass. You might not want to splurge for getting every one of your employees an Unger Ninja squeegee handle, because they are, they're pretty expensive compared to some of the other swivel handles out there. But it is a good handle. Here is a really nice way to save a few bucks. The Alumax handle is a few dollars cheaper than the Ninja. So it's a way that, if you got 10, 12 employees, 20 employees, or whatever, you can imagine just a few dollars per employee. It's pretty good savings. And like I said, I've been quite happy with it. Now, besides the Slayer, which is definitely recognizable because it's red here, you also have other varieties of this channel design. The black version has been nicknamed the Vader channel, and there's also a green one that's been nicknamed the Pickle. Yes, obviously someone in the back office at WCR is having a lot of fun naming their channels. Anyway, as far as actually using the Slayer channel, in this particular case, this is a 24-inch. This is actually my favorite width of channel to use on a commercial window cleaning job, because it's very wide, not too wide, but you can cover a lot of glass with it, especially doing pole work. So you can do some pretty large windows, sometimes in only 2 passes. But it's also not too wide that you're able to do hand work with it. Like you can even, I know myself, I can even fan with this quite well. And I'm going to show you a couple examples. First, I want to show you me doing a window. It's about 42 inches by 72 inches high, and I pretty much just do the clean the whole window in just 2 passes, 2 straight pulls. I am doing a little bit slow in this particular video. These windows have had some glazing work done. That somebody put some goop in trying to fix up the seals on the side. The seals are pretty rough, so I just wanted to take my time there so I wouldn't have to do any extra detailing. But anyway, here's, like I said, a large window just done in 2 passes. Okay, in the next couple of clips you're going to see me doing some hand work with the Ninja channel, doing some fanning as well as a move that's sometimes been nicknamed the Oompa Loompa. You'll see me doing a commercial style door, kind of like a real swooping effect. Okay, and the last clip is going to show again doing some pole work in a case of a window that's about 42 wide by 8 feet high, and rather than squeegeeing fully top to bottom, I squeegee down to a certain point and then use the swivel action and the pole to do a couple of side passes down at the bottom so that I'm not crouching down too much. Okay, final words on the Slayer channels. The only thing that I found that I had to really get used to at the first using this channel. Remember, I talked to you about this little strip here. Sometimes when you're doing some tall windows, if you're holding the squeegee handle at too much of a vertical, this can actually touch the glass. So it's a bit of a learning curve to realize that you always have to kind of start off with the squeegee pulled out a little bit more. As far as getting right down to the bottom of the glass, I find that the Slayer, this Slayer setup is really quite forgiving, and I was really happy with how did a nice clean pass all the way down to the bottom of the glass. Some wide body channels, I've noticed that if you're coming down, and if you got 2 or 3 inches and you already start pulling back with the pole, you actually end up leaving some water because you're holding the rubber at too poor of an angle. But with the Slayer, I found that I could really pull back without having any of those kind of issues. So I found that there was a fair bit of flexibility there. So all in all, I'm quite happy with the Slayer. And like I said, it comes in other color varieties, the Vader and the green one, which is called the Pickle. So go up in there and check it out, WCR, windowcleaningresource.com, and choose your favorite color. Okay, bye for now.